Hello, my name is Candace. I was scrolling through Instagram a few days ago, and I saw this quote that said, "I feel like I'm in season 5 of my life, and the writers are just making ridiculous stuff up to keep it interesting." That made me think of a few random things that happened during the first season of my recovery that were so poorly timed, they were almost funny. In this post, I'm going to share some of those "you have to be kidding" moments with you. And then I'm going to close with a pro tip that continues to help me put my drama and trauma into perspective. The first one was so bad, it made me feel like I was on one of those totally hidden video or punked type shows. Allow me to set the scene. When my husband and I got married in early 1999, digital photography and videography were newly available, but they were totally out of our budget. We might have just been one of the very last couples to have our wedding reception videos recorded on the giant VHS tapes. Fast forward, we were just a couple months into recovery when my birthday happened to fall on Thanksgiving. For some totally unexplainable reason, my mom, who we had not disclosed anything about the infidelity to yet, decided that now, 21 years after the wedding, she was going to have those wedding reception videos converted into modern technology and give them to me as my birthday present. She was so excited to not only watch me open my gift, but she then insisted that we watch it. The look of terror on my husband's face quickly turned from panic to damage control. I think we made it all of about 10 minutes through the first video before he came up with some reason that I can't even recall of why it needed to be turned off immediately. Up next, attending to pretend normal, I was having lunch with a friend. I bit down on a tortilla chip and I thought, that felt strange. It took me only a few seconds to realize that I had broken and then swallowed my porcelain dental crown. That was a $2,000 problem I really didn't need to have added to my plate that day. Some of you will have totally experienced this next one. In my Harboring Hope group, there was not one, there were 2 women with the exact same name as the affair partner. Early in the recovery, I felt like that was the name of every server in every restaurant and every female character in every damn TV show. Are you kidding me? Eventually, this name came up so frequently that I decided it was the universe's way of desensitizing me to the name. While initially I felt like it was very cruel to have 2 women in my Harboring Hope group with that name, I realized in retrospect, it was actually good. It helped me create positive interactions that allowed me to have new thoughts associated with that name. My last "you have to be kidding me" story that I'll share happened several months ago while I was visiting the UK. My husband and I went on a walking ghost tour while we were in London. At the end of the tour guide said to our group, "I'm going to take a picture for social media, so if anyone's having a naughty getaway weekend with someone else's spouse, you probably don't want to be in this picture." With the exception of my husband and I, the group roared with laughter. As for me, if looks could kill, there'd be one less tour guide roaming the foggy streets of London. While I would never wish the drama of infidelity upon anyone, I will say that it has given me a tremendous amount of perspective. My reaction to situations or events that would have sent me spiraling pre-recovery is so different now. Once you know what a true crisis looks like, sounds like, feels like, the regular life stuff just doesn't faze me like it used to. I'm not going to add to the drama. For example, early into recovery, my twin daughters were still fairly new teenage drivers. One evening, one of my daughters was backing out of our garage, but she came running back inside, sobbing, because she had smashed in and then ripped off the side mirror of my husband's Audi. If this had happened pre-recovery, I'm pretty confident we would have yelled, probably grounded her, and then made her pay the $500 insurance deductible. You should have seen the look of shock on her face when we calmly said, "Hey, did anyone get hurt? It's just a car. It was clearly an accident. Please just be more careful next time." As I leave you today, I want to share a pro tip that I learned from a psychiatrist that really helps me put incoming drama and trauma into perspective. He suggests that you ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a month, a year, in 10 years, and then in the grand scheme of my life? These days, I'm happy to report most trauma doesn't make it past the week. We're all on this recovery journey together. If you had something happen to you during your recovery that was so poorly timed it was almost funny, please drop us a comment and share it with us. We would love to hear from you.